Yeah, hi, Alan.
How are you? Good. Did you see that film that this Omar? Did you see what she published today? This
No,
Omar.
today I didn't know what you
Oh, so
say.
she printed a picture of showing five dead children wrapped in sacks, and laying down, and she
Uh-huh.
said the Palestinian, this is for the Palestinian fighting.
Oh, like they
And
were Arab kids. Arab
yeah,
kids.
so little Arab kids. So what happened was uh, somebody wrote back and said that this was an old picture from 2013. That was the Syrian kids. They're from Palestinians done by Syrian from gas. In other words, they
So,
gassed them,
so
and that
what did
was
she say when
so.
they pointed it
Oh
out?
no! So what happens was she didn't retract it. What she did was this AOC
Yeah.
said, well, she made you can expect me making a mistake because all the turmoil is going on now. Like taking saying from her that it was it was
Yeah.
a
Being
mistake.
interviewed
So
just at this moment.
yeah, it was there were such phoniness, unbelievable,
Terrible.
terrible. Yeah, all the
It's lie,
left
but it's always been lie after lie after lie.
lie after lie, and
Yeah.
this is from Congress, Congresswoman, so
Well,
something.
I don't expect much from Congress, but yeah, that's pretty
No,
bad.
yeah, you should see it. Yeah,
What I'm surprised is like a guy like Schumer or with Schiff from here, the big supporters of Israel. They
you're
never
right.
criticize that. They never criticize them. Never.
He went to Israel. Schumer. Who cares? Who needs him in Israel?
He went
Schumer
for a
went to Israel.
falafel. Yeah, he's
It's like
he's in the way.
he's a nobody. Yeah,
Yeah, he keeps
it's
saying, "Oh, my name is Shomer. I'm guarding Israel," but meanwhile,
yeah.
he supported the Iran the
They
thing.
give the $6 billion, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
We should know our friend. We should have, yeah. They should our worst enemies. Our friends are our worst
exactly.
enemies. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
What
for
can you
them,
do?
politics is number one. Forget the religion.
Right.
It's all about politics.
Right. Oh well.
Yeah, where are we holding? I'm a little behind.
60B.
50 what?
60B.
Oh, 60. Okay.
Did you
I
see
was
my
in Memphis.
photo?
I was
Did
in
you see
Memphis for a wedding. Yeah, I saw your photo.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
in the
famous.
LA Times?
Yeah. So, did you know they were taking it?
No, it's
So
not. I
sue
would
them.
have
Sue them.
looked up.
Sue them. Because you didn't sign off on it. You went $20 billion.
Yeah.
Invasion of privacy.
It's a good photo.
It's excellent. They chose a guy with hair.
This was a.
When did you know? How did you know?
Peggy called Anna. Says, "Hey, do you see Marius in the paper? We don't get that paper." So she made me run and get a LA Times. $4.
Is this
How
today's?
much is the paper?
Huh?
How much is the paper?
$4.
$4?
The LA Times is $4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Is
maybe
it
it was taken because
is
I
this
bought it
today's?
at Larchmont.
No, it was a special Mario Horowitz edition.
Is this today's paper? Was this today's paper?
Yeah, the calendar section.
Oh, okay. Wow. Isn't that something? Oh.
In the meantime, my grandson went to Israel to volunteer.
Wow.
Wow.
Which one?
Ellie
Wow.
is the middle twin.
So what's he gonna do there? What do they have him to do? Like
Whatever they ask him to do, he'll do. Except he won't join the army because he doesn't know how to shoot. He just jumped on a plane on Sunday, and that's it.
Okay, we're on Samech Amad Aleph, 60A.
Oh,
Mishnah. Ha'omer li'isha harei mekudeshes li. V'mekadosh to me al menashe tein lach l'sayim says on the condition that I give you $200. Harei zu mekudeshes. The Kiddushin starts right away. V'hu yitain, he has to give it. Al menashe tein lach mikan vat shloshim yom. If he specifies, I've got to give it to you within 30 days. So nasal b'sach shloshim mekudeshes from lavin mekudeshes. If he fulfills the t'nai and he gives it within 30 days, then the kiddushin is chal. He makes a general statement. Al menash sheyesh li masayim. I mekadosh you on the t'nai that I own $200. Harei ze mekudeshes. And there's as long as he has it. Amenasha arech masayim zuz. I'm going to show you $200. Harei ze mekudeshes. V'yarel, and he has to show it to her. V'imher ala shulchan ein mekudeshes. If he just showed, if he was like a banker, a money changer, and he showed her money on that table that he uses, that money is not his. So the understanding that I'm going to show you money means he's going to show him his money.
without giving it to her, he just shows and that's it.
Give her a pruta also. That's with the giving a pruta.
With a pruta. Itmar Ravuna Amar. V'hu yiteh. The Kiddushin is chal right away. At the time that he said it. And then he's chayiv to give whatever he said he's going to give. But Rav Yehuda Amar, no, lichish yiteh. The Kiddush is only chal after he gives it. Ravuna v'hu yiteh means it's chal right away. He holds to know of it, that this language was a language of a conditional statement. The Kiddush is only chal if he's mekayim the condition. And Rav Yehuda says it's not a condition. When he gives her the money, then it's a kiddushin. But now hashtem yelavi kiddushin. My binayu. What's the nafkamina between the two? I mean, they both agree that if he doesn't give, there's no kiddushin. Ikbinayu shepashta yadav kibla kiddush me'acher. In the period between when he said it, when he actually gave her the money, somebody else stepped in and gave her kiddushin. Now, according to Rav Huna, who said that the kiddushin is chal right away, the second kiddushin, lavi kiddushi, is not a good kiddushin because she was already mekadesh. The Rav Yehuda, who said that the kiddushin is not chal until he actually gives her the money, then if someone stepped in and gave her kiddushin, meanwhile, lavi kiddushi, the second kiddushin is a good kiddushin. And utna nami, this whole scenario is the same legabi gittin ke'hagav. The same thing regarding a divorce. What do you mean? Here's your get on the condition that you have to give me $200. So, she's divorced, and she has to give the $200. And there also is the same machlokes. Itmar Ravuna Omar v'hitite. The get is chal right away, and just she has to fulfill the condition. Rav Omar on lechishiyite. There's no divorce until she actually gives the money. Ravuna Omar v'hitite and kitnav. It's a condition. Mekaymet tnavazla. Once the t'nai is fulfilled and he gives it, and she gives it, then the get is good, retroactively. Rav Yehuda Amar lechishiyitein, it's not a condition. He meant when you give the money, then it's a get. Hashtami lo get, but right now it's not a get.
Ernie,
Yes.
what about all those cases we always hear that the guy will not give her a divorce because she doesn't want to give money? Is this what we just learned still valid today? We could put that in the get. I'll give you the divorce if you give me $500,000, whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So they obviously didn't do that because they don't want to give them the get. Instead of talking about getting money, they should put it in the get, right? Then
A
he
get
won't be
out,
accused.
get
He
out
will be
snide.
accused. He will be accused of not giving the get.
Now they always have a prenup though.
We
Now
poskin like Rav Huna, that if a man says, here's your get, and you have to give me $200. So the get is chal right away. And it's actually when she actually gives him the $200. So what's the question?
The question is, why don't all these guys that don't want to divorce because they want money from the wife, they could put that in the get and be free to say, I gave her the get. She won't fulfill her condition.
First of all, that might go. I'm sure there are a lot of gets that are given because they're given money. I'm sure that happens all the time. They may not
Yeah.
necessarily make it as a t'nai of the get. In general, I don't think we prefer to have conditions in a get. You want to have a free and clean get, but it could be put in there because
okay.
conditional gets do work. And my value, what's the difference between Rav Huna and Rav Yehuda? In the meantime, the get got destroyed or lost. According to Rav Huna, the moment the get was given, havi get. So we don't care that the get now is lost. The Rav Yehuda lo havi get, because if the get would only be a good get after she gave the money. By the time she gave the money, the get was lost. Now, why do I need this machlokes by getting and kiddushin? Tzrich. Yesh gabi kiddushin. Maybe b'hakam Rav Huna that she's the kiddushin is chal right away. Mishum de lekroiva ka'as. Kiddushin is meant to make them close. Aval gerishin de l'rachake ka'as. A get is to separate them. Aim and moidel Rav Yehuda that we lengthen it until she actually gives the money. The itmer ba'ach, if we'd have only been shown the machlokas by get, maybe ba'ach come Rav Huna. Mishum de iu lo kosif le'lemit ba'ach. He's not embarrassed to ask for it. Aval hacha de iu ksifu le'lemisba'e. But maybe she's embarrassed to ask for the money because remember he promised her money. Maybe Ema Moidel and Rav Yehuda that it only works when he actually gives the money. Tzricha. So we have to show the extent of the machlokas in both cases. Basically. Hareza gitech amanasha titne li mosayim zuz. Here's your get on condition you give me $200. Aval pish niskara get osha avad. Even though the get is destroyed later on, but but she shouldn't marry somebody else until the money is given. But it's like Rav Huna that the get is chal right away. The otan yamar la. He says, here's your get, but you have to give me $200. Umes. Then he dies. So then, Nasna, if she gives the money, then the divorce is from that day when it was given to her, and Ain's Kukali of it. And if the husband had died and they had no children, she doesn't follow Yubum. Lo nasna, if the condition had been met, then she was a married woman when her husband died. And Zakuk Aliyafim. Rav Shimon Gamliel Omer that no, even if he died, she can get away by noisenes la'achiv la'aviv la'echav v'nakroid. She can give the money to her brothers, to the guy's brothers or the father or relatives, and as if she fulfilled it enough. And what's the machlokes? Ad kam le'pligel the marsover li v'lo yorshi, by saying, "Give me the money." He was makpid, give it to me, not my yorship. Umar sarfilu yorship. But kula alma miyatz noavi. It seems, according to everybody, that it's a condition, not like the way Rav Yehuda learned. The Yehuda Rav Yehuda, Amal Rav Yehuda, Amani Rebbe, Dam Ravun Amar Rebbe, Koloimer Almanas, Koloimer Me'achshav Dami. The saying of an Almanas is like saying Me'achshav. You should be Megarish from now. Upli Rabbanon le'ava anodam Rabbanon. Rabbanon argue, and I hold like the Rabbanon. Gufa. Anyone who puts a condition in a get, it's it's as if he wants it to take effect now. When they learn this in Bavel, the Rabbanon argue, but Kisaki lost when he made Aliyah. Everybody agrees that if you use the Almanas phraseology, like Me'achshav, the only machlokes is lo'nefliku ela mehayom u'la'achar misa. You say, here's a get from today and after my death. Ve'atanya, we learn in the Baraisa. Get ve'eno get divrei chacham. They're in doubt whether it's a get or whether maybe he's choizer in the get, and he wants it to be lachar misa, and then the dead man doesn't give a get, or maybe it's a tanai that it should start from today when he dies. But Rabbi says kazeh get. Rabbi says enechanami, it's a tanai. And it's a good get. Rav Yehuda domer b'almanas nami pligi. Now, according to Rav Yehuda, said that they argue by almanas, that not everybody agrees that it means me'achshav. So then, adam iflagi b'mayom lachar misa, niflagi b'almanas. Why wait to say that there's machlokes only by hayom lachar misa? You could argue by almanas. So loidicha koyach the Rebbe, to show you how far Rebbe goes, that Ma'ayom lachar is also a good get, according to Rebbe. And v'niflagi b'almanas. Why not wait and make the argument b'almanas? To show you, lo dicha koch rabbanon. And maybe you could have shown the koch of rabbanon, but a classic answer, koch tehetera adif. We always go like the matir. And here Rebbe is more matir, so that's the way we bring it down. Then we said, if she gives it within shloshim yom, it's good. But if it's not good. Pshita. Now to say lav to know. Maybe it's not a tonight. Amar. It's just, it was meant to motivate him. Or by mentioning a date that he's very serious about this. Kamash Malon, that no, it is a tonight. Then he said, be mekadosh to me on the condition that I own $200. Maybe she has more money. And you're not making him prove anything. There's another brisa saying that we should always be choishes that maybe he has it. If you haven't proved what he has, then it's not Kiddushei Vadai. The Baraisa, it's Kiddushei Sofek. We have to be in doubt that there's a Kiddushin in that case. Then on the case, Amanasha Arech Mosaim Zuz, I'm going to show you 200. And then if it's a shulchani, we say no. Why? The kavana is that he's going to show him his money, not other people's money. Maybe he's got his own money involved in the business deal. But that's not enough because he wasn't the kind of Tanai. The Tanai implies that it's all his money. Then the Mishnah says, I have a large amount of dirt. I raise him in Kudesha. And V'yeshli has to show that he has it. Or I have this mound of dirt in Santa Barbara. The Tanai has to be filled. I'm going to show you a large pile. If he shows it to her in a field, it's not necessarily his own, so the Kiddushin is not a Kiddushin. How do you know that he doesn't have the base core? So we should always be mesupik that there's a Kiddushin. The odd time, in fact, there's a brayso that says Chayshin and Shema Yeshlo, lo kasha. Like we said before, Habi Kiddushin Vadai. If he actually shows it, then we know it's Vadai Kiddushin. If we don't know, Habi Kiddushin Saf. So we already have this. Lamili lemista gabi ara. Lamili lemista gabi zuzi. We had to go through this by dirt, and we had to go through the same analysis by money. Tzricha. Yesh min gabi zuzi mishum davidi inish metzani. People are very modest about their money, or they hide it. And not everybody knows how much money a person has. Aval ara ema ida isle ara kali isle. But land had a vote. People know about land. And I would have thought that everyone knows about it, and there's no suffix. So Kamash Malon, that there would be a suffix there as well. So certainly, why is that a dover chiddush in the Mishnah? Pshita. Ma'adasema Amar La. My nafkalach mina. What would you? We might think that the husband would think, who cares whether the field is in Santa Barbara, San Jose? I'm not trachta my sina. I'll bring whatever has to be brought from that field to the house. Why does she stand to lose anything? Kamash Malon, that if the Tanai is not miskaim completely, the Kiddush is not a good Kiddush. I'm going to show you the land. Tana lo niskav nazu eliros mishalo. And she wants to see his land. And therefore, that's why the Imher Bevika in Mekudeshes, because it's not his. Pshita. Lotzricha denokid bedistera. Maybe he has a sharecropper working that. And he has a partner. And therefore, since it's not completely his, the Kiddush is not chal, because her mind was on it that she owned it completely. Okay, we'll stop here. Tomorrow, we'll also learn
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30, and then the Surah Bashir will be at 8 o'clock.
Very good. Good night.